Today I'm here to bring you 3 steps that are going to help keep you motivated. And this is a topic that comes up all of the time in my group. Right now we actually started a 60-day challenge. We run these every 3 months in my on my Busy Girl Healthy Life webpage. And the thing is, when everybody starts, they're always so excited. There's always so much emotion and so much energy in the beginning of a challenge, in the beginning of a goal, right? But what ends up happening is as life happens and as we kind of get into that first week of really changing these different habits, we start to kind of forget what we're doing. We forget the why in which we're doing it. We run out of energy. We don't make time for it. So what on earth can we do to make sure that we keep up that motivation? Well, my number 1 tip that I would say is to do visualization. And this could also be termed under meditation. If you're not quite ready for meditation yet, visualizing is absolutely key. So every single morning, taking at least 2 minutes, I recommend 5 to 10, but taking at least 2 minutes to visualize your goals. What that means is just wake up on the edge of your bed if you want, put your feet on the floor or sit on your couch, turn everything off, clasp your hands, and just sit and visualize what you want your life to look like, what you would feel like in that fit body. What would it feel like to have that promotion at work? What's it going to feel like when you go and you nail that speech? So it's all about visualizing to keep those goals right in the forefront of your mind. The second one is writing down your goals. So it's so incredibly important that we keep those goals really present, really visual. And did you know that people who write down their goals are almost 50%, you guys, 50% more likely to reach their goals than those who don't? So I don't know about you, but I want to make sure all of those odds are in my favor. So lipstick on your mirror, post-it notes, whatever you possibly can to keep those goals right in your view. And then the third is remember that it does not have to be all or nothing, no matter what. When you can't sprint, I want you to run. When you can't run, I want you to walk. When you can't walk, I want you to crawl. I'm not even kidding you. So when you feel like you went backwards, just remember that crawling and dragging yourself towards that finish line super slow is still forward movement. The thing that people do is they just end up giving up everything completely. That, you know, if I'm not working out for an hour a day, if I'm not eating perfectly, if I'm not doing X, Y, and Z like I'm supposed to, I'm just going to throw in the towel the next day. And then what happens then? Then it spirals into the next day and then into the next day. And pretty soon you've been off for a week and you have to start over all over again. The thing that people have to remember is just make sure your next step is a good one. And remember that, you know, even if you're moving so incredibly slow, you're still progressing forward. I have had so many weeks where I've just taken the tiniest baby steps every single day. But if you keep those habits, within your day, you're still, think of where you're going to be in 2 months, 6 months, a year. You're going to be so much far ahead of where you were that, you know, you never have to start over when you keep that mentality. So those are my 3 steps to maintaining motivation, and honestly everything can be summed up pretty much under those 3. So if you can always just remember this in your head, that it's not going to go right. Like I always say, when you start out on a goal, you're going to be met with just as much resistance. So just remember that, because you got to have your visualization, you got to take the time to see it every single day, you got to have it in front of you, you got to write it down and make it so real to yourself and other people. It helps if you do it in front of other people or state it, you know, state it on Facebook, say it every day what you're going to do, state your intention. And then that third one, please ditch that all or nothing mentality, because that will get you nowhere. You're going to fizzle out so fast when you try to take everything on all at once. One habit at a time, one habit at a week, whatever you can possibly focus on until it really does become a habit. So I hope that these 3 steps, you know, they stay in the forefront of your mind while you are taking on the world, because I know together we can do anything. So I hope to see you soon, and I hope you love this episode. Mwah! Bye guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Earn Your Happy. And for more episodes, you can go to busygirl.tv. And me and Waffles are going to go earn our happy now. Right, Waffles? High five.